Getting ready for meditation here. So I'm starting meditation. I'm going to go for 30 minutes straight. So find a way to sit comfortably, either on the floor and get settled in, or in a chair for however long you want to sit. If you want to do the full 30 minutes, you want to do 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, it's all good. So I invite you to get comfortable. You want to have your back straight. So if you're in a chair, you want your butt up against the back of the chair. You want to have a nice free flow of energy through all the energy centers. We'll just take a moment and feel that support. Feel the chair, feel the floor. Always fully supported. Always and in all ways. Though it doesn't always feel that way. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths, a really deep inhale and an audible exhale, just letting go of any tension, any tightness, letting go of anything that's come before, just really getting settled into this present now moment. If you want to kind of shake out your neck a little, shake out your shoulders, do some neck rolls or shoulder rolls. Just let go of any tightness and tension. Just let it all go. If you want to scrunch your shoulders up to your ears really tight and then relax. Just letting go of anything that's come before. So we'll do one more deep cleansing breath. Good. And to start, I invite you to imagine a white light coming in through the top of your head, through the crown chakra, through the crown of your head. Imagining the top of your head opening up like a lotus flower. You could just peel back each petal and open up the top of the head, and this beautiful white, sparkly, warm light comes in. A healing light, nurturing light, nourishing light. And it comes into the top of your head and swirls around your head, all through your brain, all through your face, through your eyes, into your ears and your nose, your mouth, through your jaw and your tongue, down your throat. And just as this white light is swirling, it's collecting anything that doesn't serve. So it's like a magnetic light. It's collecting any negativity, any resentment, any anger, any false beliefs, any ideas of lack or limitation, whatever it is, anything that's not serving you anymore, any dis-ease or illness. So it swirls all around the head, the ears and nose, down into the throat, clearing out anything in the throat, any blocks to clear communication, anything affecting the voice, the thyroid, your swallowing. And then down into the shoulders, tops of the shoulders, down the arms. Really collecting anything that doesn't serve, all the way down into the fingers, back up the arms, into the torso, getting into every cell, deep into the heart, deep into the lungs, collecting anything that doesn't serve through all the bones, through the blood, deep into every organ, moving down the torso to all those organs, all those glands, all the systems that are housed for the body, all the way down into the lower torso, the lower back, the pelvic region. Just let this light swirl. It knows where to go. It knows what to take. Anything that doesn't serve is collected by this beautiful white light. So down the pelvic region, into the hips, into the butt, Down your legs, a little extra at the knees, down the legs, all the way into the feet, and swirling back up, and give this light a big swoosh. Let it swoosh throughout your whole body one last time. Swoosh into every cell, every organ, through all the blood and bones, all the muscles, all the tissues, all the nerves, and swirl it all throughout the whole body, and then shoot it out your tailbone. So all the way down into the center of the earth, coming out the tailbone. So take a nice inhale, let it swoosh all through the body, and then exhale it down into the center of the earth. Good. Goes all the way down into the center of the earth where it's neutralized. Mother Earth takes it all. She takes all that negativity, all the dis-ease, all the illness, any resentment, anger, frustration, stress, whatever it is, anxiety. She takes it all and transmutes it. Let's breathe up some light from the center of the earth. Breathe that light up through the soles of the feet and the tailbone, up into the heart space. And then exhale one last time, that our own heart light down into the center of the earth. So any last remnants of anything that doesn't serve, we're exhaling them down into the center of the earth, along with our own heart light to thank Mother Earth. So breathing up, breathing in with the inhale. And exhale. Good. So what we're going to do today is some mindful eating. So I invite you to grab, sorry, I should have said this very first. Grab a snack or a drink, just anything little. I just have 2 Brazil nuts. I eat 2 a day for my selenium. I forgot to take them earlier. But a cookie, a cracker, a pretzel, a piece of strawberry, a little piece of fruit, whatever. Could be a drink, just some water, coffee, tea, whatever you drink, it doesn't matter. And we're just going to engage all of our senses with this food or drink. So we're going to start off by looking at our food. So I have my Brazil nuts here. I'm just going to look at them. Just really see it like you've never seen it before. Look at the color, the shape, the texture. Look at the different parts. Right, the outer part of the nut is different than the inner part where the coating's worn off. Just really look at it. Notice color, shape, texture. If there's any ridges or crevices or just anything you notice by looking at it. Then you can feel it. So touch it, feel it. If it's liquid, you can stick your finger in and just feel it. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it smooth? Is it rough? If there are different parts to it, I can feel how the coating is a little rougher than the inner part of my nuts, a little smoother here. Just feel it. Notice the sensation on your fingers. If it's warm or cool, if it's soft or hard. Is it mushy or solid? Is it damp? Is it warm? It's just kind of neutral. So really feel it. Notice any bumps, any crevices. Notice the different textures. Feel where it's smooth, where there's a ridge or a dent. So feel it. Then we're going to smell it. I don't think I've ever smelled my Brazil nuts before I've eaten them. Interesting. Doesn't quite smell the way it tastes. We're just smelling our food or drink. If you have a drink in a container, you can smell the glass or the cup, and then you can also smell the liquid inside. If you had something like a cupcake that has cake on the bottom and icing on it, you could smell the icing and smell the cake part. Notice how they're different. And just notice the smell. Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? If it's a drink with a mixture of different things, can you pick out the different smells of the different ingredients? So then we're going to listen to it. Well, my nuts don't make a whole lot of noise, but I can kind of rub it lightly on my ear and just listen. I'm not sticking it way in there since I'm going to eat it, but just kind of rubbing. I could rub it on my hand, tap it on my hand. I could tap my finger on it. Just listen to that. If you have a cup with a drink, you can tap on the cup. You can listen to that, or you can swish the liquid around and listen to the liquid swishing. Hmm. And just notice the difference if you knock on it or if you tap on it, different qualities of the sounds. And then we're going to taste it. So I invite you to be really mindful with tasting it. Really, if it's a liquid, put it in your mouth, kind of swish it around, really taste it before you swallow it. If it's something solid, really chew it a lot and really slowly before swallowing. And see what you noticed about the taste. If it's a drink that has several ingredients, maybe you can taste the different ingredients. Or if it's some kind of salad and you have a bite of the salad, maybe you can taste the different elements. But just really notice, just really pay attention. We're just paying attention with all of the senses, engaging all of the senses. And you can do this anytime you eat. Really helps to get mindful, get in the present moment, look at it, listen to it, smell it, feel it, and taste it. And really chew or swish it around in your mouth and swallow really slowly and mindfully. And as you swallow that and we sit, just think about all of the people who brought that food or drink to you. It was the fruit or vegetable, the farmers that planted the seeds and harvested, and all of the people helping, getting it distributed to the supermarkets or store where you bought it, that your car worked, you were able to drive to the store and get it, or you had have money to be able to buy it. Maybe you walk there, your legs are good and strong, you can walk. Whatever it is, just gratitude for the food or drink and for all of the people and processes involved in getting it to you. Just a lot of gratitude for it. Thankful for the nourishment that comes from that food, unless you were eating something totally unhealthy. But and if there's nothing to be grateful for health-wise, you can be grateful that it tasted good and that it gave you pleasure. Gratitude to the food or drink itself for nourishing you, for quenching your thirst, for hydrating you, or maybe just giving you pleasure. It's gratitude to the actual food or drink. And gratitude to your body. Gratitude to your body, that process that is able to take the nutrients that you bring in, the food and drink, and process them. That all the nutrients go to the organs and systems that need it, that the waste is eliminated in the way it needs to be. Just gratitude for the body for supporting you with digestion and getting all the nutrients where they need to go. A lot of gratitude to the body. You know, your mouth, your teeth, if you're chewing, your throat, your esophagus, down into your stomach, your intestines, your liver and kidneys and bladder, and the roles they play in cleaning out the waste products, getting the nutrients where they need to go, your blood. It's a lot of gratitude, and gratitude to that brain, that big control center that controls it all. We don't do any of that consciously. Such a miracle. Just gratitude for the body. And for the remaining time, we'll just sit in the silence and I invite you to pick one of your senses to focus on. You want to focus on, if you want to have your eyes open, focus on what you're seeing in your space. If you want to just listen, if you want to smell, if you want to feel, maybe you just want to feel your feet on the floor, or maybe you have socks on, or feel the clothing on your skin, your butt in the chair. Feel the quality of the air around you, whether there's a breeze or air conditioning, or maybe it's warm. But pick one of the senses. Tastings. If you want to keep eating, if you have more food or drink there, you can keep tasting if you like that. But pick one of the senses to focus on, to just stay really present to that sense that you've chosen. If you like, you can try all the senses, see which one works the best to keep your mind focused. It's a good opportunity now to explore which one works best for you so that when you're in a conflict situation or you're feeling a lot of anxiety or stress, you can make yourself present. You can choose that sense to really get back into the present moment. Let's take a deep breath. And another one. I invite you to cross your hands in your heart with the focus on your heart area, your heart center. Turn your heart light on. So imagine a light in your heart space turning on, whether it is like a match getting lit to light a candle, or maybe it's like a light switch switching on all at once. Maybe it gradually turns on. See what color it is, what quality it is, what's it doing once it's on. Is it flickering? Is it a steady beam, blinking or pulsing? Maybe it's pink and sparkly. Maybe it's a solid blue. Whatever it is perfect. We're just breathing that light in and out of the heart space, just kind of washing the heart with that light. Now imagining that heart opening a little further, stretching the edges of it. I invite you to call to mind a time when you felt really deep love. Either you were loving really deeply, maybe you were being loved really deeply. And you just felt so safe and so secure and so just surrounded and enfolded in love, just blissful. And recall that memory and let your heart just fill up with that feeling. See if you can really get a sense of it in your entire body. Just that warmth, that expansion, that relaxation, that deep, deep love. See if you can stretch your heart open a little more, going a little deeper with it. Then we're going to breathe in through the heart space, really deep in breath, filling up the heart, expanding it like a balloon. And then we'll hold it a couple seconds, and then we're going to exhale that light and love, that deep, deep love. Exhale it out into the world. It knows where to go. We're just going to consciously intend it to go out far and wide in every direction. So nice and strong. Inhale into the heart. Stretch it. Hold it. It's going to lift you up out of your chair. You're so buoyant. And exhale. Good. So namaste. The light in me bows to the light in you. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend, the little bit that's left. And tomorrow I will meditate again at 7:15. So thank you. Have a beautiful night.